Dr. Carmen Simone has been selected to become the 6th president of Western Nebraska Community College. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in Western Nebraska and Eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. After a lengthy search process, the WCCA Board of Governors has selected their choice for the 6th president to lead Western Nebraska Community College. Dr. Carmen Simone says she is deeply humbled by this selection, and upon taking office, she'll strive to build and maintain relationships within the 3 WNCC campuses and the surrounding communities. Following interviews with Simone and Dr. Timothy Alvarez on Thursday, the Western Community College Area Board of Governors made their decision later that evening. Board Chair Lynn Klemke says Simone's experience as a college president and in a variety of other roles elevated her to the top of the applicant list. WNCC is up for reaccreditation by the Higher Learning Commission next year, and Simone is a peer reviewer for the commission. The board will ratify their choice at their November meeting next week, and Simone will take over as president on January 1st. Well, the Firefighter Ministry hosted their 2nd annual First Responder Hero Awards ceremonies this week. Organizers Chris and Carissa Smith launched these awards last year as an opportunity for the public to nominate and recognize our local heroes.
When others flee for safety, you run into danger. Focusing on the job that you're called to do, not on the danger that lies ahead. Might be shift work, might be getting called out at 3 o'clock in the morning, might be emergency calls, interrupted family life, the danger that comes along with it. But those are all normal for you folks. So we've got 4 awards we're going to give out. 1 to the top cop, 1 to the phenomenal firefighter, 1 to the extreme EMT/paramedic, and 1 to the dynamic dispatcher.
First up was extreme EMT Ashley Mashmeyer, who was nominated for her ability to work well with others, her commitment to the fire department and fellow firefighters, and serves as an advisor for cadets on the fire department.
Secondly, as an advisor, she also has a responsibility to help the cadets learn the ins and outs of the department and understand our equipment policies and procedures and help them grow as individuals and firefighters.
Next up was top cop Corporal Chris Abrast with the Scottsbluff Police Department.
She represents her agency with hard work, honesty, integrity, dignity, honor, and pride. Her outstanding commitment and dedication to excellence is inspiring, and she is an exemplary role model for others.
This year's Phenomenal Firefighter Award went to Minutair Melbita Fire Chief Brian Lohr.
He is a very dedicated fire chief of the Minutair Fire Department, assistant chief at the Airport Fire Department, and he manages to balance both and still always be a very devoted dad and husband. He is always volunteering his time to help out the volunteers and is also very patient with all of them.
And this year's dynamic dispatcher was Jamie Wallace, who was unable to attend, but her nominator said this.
Jamie brought her firefighting and rescue knowledge with her to our center, along with her compassion for helping anyone she comes in contact with on a daily basis. She handles every call we receive in a professional manner, but with a true caring for each individual caller, whether it is just routine assistance or an extreme emergency. She can keep a young child calm while getting them help even if there is no real emergency, and she can handle life-threatening calls with the expertise to help the caller save a life.
All will
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged, fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Visit the experts at Paul Reed Construction, your authorized Big Green Egg dealer.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Breezy conditions are going to return tomorrow. Not tonight, though. Temps are going to be very calm, or winds are going to be very calm. Temps going to be pretty mild, only down into the 30s. Pretty nice weather, but tomorrow we are going to be breezy. That's really the only downfall to the weekend. It's still going to remain near to above normal in temperatures. It's going to turn more active, though, by midweek. I think we're going to see a wholesale pattern change in our weather. Some snow is possible by Wednesday of next week. 57 and 27 yesterday. Both those about 5 or 6 degrees above normal. Nothing in the rain gauge. Still running 2/10 for the month, and 1874. Still 3 3/4 inches plus above normal. Pretty mild conditions. We had temps well into the 60s. We're down into the 50s now here in our area. 47 in Valentine, 48 North Platte. Goodland checks in at 53, 53 down in Hayes. 48 in Laramie. Riverton right now checking in at 43 degrees. Let's look at what we've got across our region. Valentine at 47, Ogallala 51. Look at Wheatland, 59 degrees right now. Winds are westerly there at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Everywhere else in that 10 mile an hour and under range. Some down 5 or less, or even calm winds there up in the Chadron area. Let's take a look at Futurecast for tonight. Just a few clouds across the region. That is about it. Nothing really to be concerned about overnight. You can see a little bit of that frontal system approaching us tomorrow. That's what's going to get us mainly breezy conditions. Tonight, temperatures are only going to be in the low to mid 30s. Very comfortable out there. Now, tomorrow we're going to have to watch this frontal system approach from the northwest. Breezy conditions out here. Could we squeak out a shower? Possibly. A rumble of probably not a rumble of thunder, but a moderate showers, possible sprinkles. That's about it for tomorrow. Otherwise, we're going to have partly cloudy skies. It is going to be breezy, 10 to 20, 30 mile an hour winds, not out of the question. Temps are still going to be well into the 50s for most of us for tomorrow, even a couple of low 60s. Only exception is Lusk there, only at 44 degrees. Tonight, 34, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, breezy. That's it. That's the only downfall to tomorrow. Can't rule out a sprinkle or a shower, but 15 to 25 plus mile an hour winds out of the northwest tomorrow. And then as we take a look at our 7-day forecast, breezy again Monday. Tuesday, temperatures into the low 60s ahead of our next frontal system, which is going to bring a change to our weather with some snow showers late Wednesday. Highs on Thursday only in the 30s and low 40s for Friday. And it looks like we may stay a little bit active as we get towards the end of next week.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Known previously as Angela's Bridal and Boutique in downtown Scottsbluff, now tuxedos and men's formal wear by Angela's. Brought to you by WeWork 21 Center. We are excited to offer you more one-on-one customer service. Whether you need a tux for the wedding, a suit for the office, or you're just ready to step up your everyday fashion. And don't forget our second location. Angela's Boutique is now located at Bianco & Company in downtown Scottsbluff, still empowering women to look and feel their most confident. The same great boutique, now just down the street.
'Twas the holiday season, and in your garage, a brand new John Deere. That's not a mirage. With 60 months financing at 0%, say happy holidays to money well spent. If additional offers are what you desire, visit your John Deere dealer before they expire. Now start up your engines and drive out of sight. New John Deere equipment for all, and to all a good night.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com. Welcome back. A driver whose pickup truck fatally struck a man in Gering has been given a 1-year jail term for misdemeanor motor vehicle homicide. Scottsbluff County court records say 26-year-old Cole Russell was also fined $1,000 this week after pleading no contest to the charge in October. Gering police say 69-year-old Donald Wimberly of Gering had stopped his southbound pickup truck and a trailer he was pulling back on May 4th and was standing near the trailer when he was struck by Russell's southbound vehicle. Russell had also pleaded no contest to a reckless driving charge last month and was fined $500. Well, the math added up for a group of 45 Scottsbluff High School students in Lincoln on Thursday as SHS took top honors at the 30th Nebraska Math Day competition on the UNL campus. Scottsbluff High won its third Math Bowl state championship in the last 5 years and also took the top spot for the first time ever in the Probe 1 competition, in which a team of students has to answer a 25-question multiple-choice exam. And for the 6th time in 7 years, Scottsbluff also won the Best Represented School Award, which honors the school with the highest percentage of its school population competing at the contest. Nearly 1,250 students from 94 Nebraska high schools were on hand for the day of fast-paced mathematics. And a Wednesday night accident in western Scottsbluff County injures 2. Sheriff Mark Overman says 26-year-old Spencer Bush of rural Morrill was northbound on County Road 5, ran the stop sign, and collided with 28-year-old Joseph English, who was driving westbound on Highway 92. Both were transported to Regional West with non-life-threatening. In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kara Heilbrunn and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way. We're here to help life go right.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Coming up on Friday 5 this week, we have a centennial celebration to recognize.
Plus, a popular ice cream company is now facing a lawsuit.
We have those stories and more on this week's edition of Friday 5, which is presented by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Number 5, it's a 100th birthday celebration.
This week, the American Farm Bureau Federation celebrated its 100th birthday.
The American Farm Bureau Federation was organized back in 1919 in Chicago by Farm Bureau leaders from 34 states. Today, the Farm Bureau has affiliates in all 50 states and Puerto Rico.
Number 4, the popular ice cream company Ben & Jerry's is facing a lawsuit. They're being accused of false advertising by saying the milk and cream in its products comes from happy cows.
An environmental advocate alleges that many of the farms that produce the milk and cream are what he calls factory-style mass production dairy operations.
A Ben & Jerry's spokesman said the company is proud of the work it's done with its family farms.
Number 3 on the countdown, Rabobank says China's pig herd, which was once the largest in the world, will take more than 5 years to recover from the African swine fever outbreak.
Even then, Rabobank says their meat consumption won't be the same as it was before the disease outbreak.
They say that pork will remain the meat of choice in China, but its overall share of meat consumption will fall 10%. Poultry's share of Chinese meat consumption, though, will increase by 30% by 2025.
And at number 2, China is lifting a 5-year ban on U.S. poultry, a goodwill gesture at a time when the world's 2 biggest economies are trying to finalize a tentative trade deal.
China had blocked U.S. poultry imports a month after an outbreak of avian influenza back in December of 2014. That closed off a market that bought more than $500 million worth of American chicken, turkey, and other poultry products in 2013.
U.S. Trade Ambassador Robert Lighthizer said producers will now be able to export more than $1 billion worth of poultry and poultry products each year to China.
And number 1 this week, a 94-year-old milk producer company filed for bankruptcy this week.
Dean Foods is the largest milk producer in the country. The company is struggling as Americans are no longer drinking as much milk from cows.
So since 1975, the amount of milk consumed per capita in the U.S. has tumbled more than 40%. Americans consumed around 24 gallons a year in 1996, and that dropped to 17 gallons in 2018.
The company supplies milk for its own brands like Dairy Pure, Meadow Gold, and True Moo, but they do not own Land O'Lakes.
And that is it for this week's edition of Friday 5, which is being brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Have a great weekend and go Huskers!
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Whether you're watching the game at home with 9 friends or at the stadium with 90,000, we're cheering right alongside you.
Here at Allo, we believe the best fans deserve the best service.
And we believe this is the year.
This is the year.
This is the year.
And now.
And now is the time.
So never miss a play and experience game day with service provided by Nebraskans for Nebraskans. Switch today and upgrade your football season with fiber internet, TV, and phone from Allo.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, before we break for the weekend, it's time to honor the Platte Valley Company's Star Student of the Week. This week's trio of Star Students have turned a gut-wrenching experience into a positive. Back in September, Bluffs Middle School student J.P. Walgreen was struck by a pickup that was drag racing down Broadway and faced critical injuries. When his friends, Owen Latham, Colin Cole, and Carson McNeil, heard about the accident, they were devastated.
And I was waiting for him, and I was like 10 minutes, and I heard sirens. I told my dad, I'm like, I hope those are not for JP. And I called him 9 times, he didn't answer, and then next thing I knew, I got a phone call from a random number, and I answered it, and it was JP's brother saying JP got hit. So then me and my dad rushed over there and to go see him.
That's when they decided to sell drive-safe wristbands to help offset JP's mounting medical costs.
We knew how the life flight would be more expensive and all that, because she's a single mom and she has to pay all these medical bills, so we're like, oh, might as well just do this.
There's some random people who came in during the parent-teacher conferences and was donating their 50s, but not buying the wristbands.
And there's jars in restaurants. For example, for me and my family, we set up a jar at Sinclair. There's 2 jars, and we have bracelets right next to it, so you could put money in and grab a bracelet. And then we'll pick up the jars and grab the money for it.
The boys have been selling the wristbands at school and football games, and so far have raised more than $4,000. This week, PVC Senior Vice President Sandy Massey and Marketing Coordinator Jill Allen were on hand to recognize these boys for their remarkable efforts.
Good for you. Well, we're at Platte Valley Companies, we're very proud of students that do wonderful things. I guarantee you that your moms and your dads and your aunts and your uncles are all very proud of you. And it's nice for us to be able to recognize youth in the Valley who do really great things, because sometimes we hear things that aren't so great. So thank you for being really great role models for your fellow students and for doing something really wonderful for somebody who needed some assistance. So congratulations. Congratulations, guys.
The boys say that they've been trying to stay in contact with JP, and he's trending in the right direction to return to school soon.
I was actually texting him. Well, me and Colin went to go see him yesterday, and we were all joking around with each other. And he got hair dye like Colin too, and I'll get mine next. He's doing pretty great. He's in crutches. Let's say he wants to go from his little spot to the bathroom, he has to use crutches. But we're going big places with him, he has to use his wheelchair.
And their parents are amazed at the boys' ability to deal with the adversity in such a positive way.
All these boys together, just what they've done,
it's just amazing, and they always lift each other up, and it's warming to a parent to see that.
Folks looking to help out the cause can buy wristbands at the Bluffs Middle School office, and an account has been set up at Platte Valley Companies under the name of Juan Walgreen to allow community members to donate to help cover JP's medical expenses. The boys say they're just looking forward to having their friend get back to school and back to being a regular kid. Congratulations once again to Carson McNeil, Colin Cole, and Owen Latham, the Platte Valley Company's Star Students of the Week. And if you'd like to nominate a deserving K-12 student to be the next Star Student of the Week, you can find nomination forms online at www.pvbank.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.